So there's a fruit that contains up to 30 times more vitamin C than an orange, and almost nobody talks about it, and not everybody has even heard of it. It is Acerola cherry, and it isn't just a vitamin C bomb. It's got compounds that fight inflammation the same way ibuprofen does. It's also got compounds that regulate blood sugar, and it builds the exact protein holding your skin together. All it is one small fruit with multiple pharmaceutical grade mechanisms. And today we're going to break every single one of them down. So this is the Acerola cherry masterclass. Now in terms of contents, we're going to dive into what Acerola cherry is, plus the origins. We're going to talk into its vitamin C content, collagen synthesis and skin health, its anti-inflammatory effects, blood sugar regulation, immune function and antioxidant defense. And we're also going to go through dosage and also some key brands to use as well. So number one, what actually is Acerola cherry? Well, it is a fruit, believe it or not, of a tropical evergreen shrub. Now, it's not officially a cherry, just to make things a bit more confusing, but it's a fruit, but it's not officially a cherry. And it is native to Central America, the Caribbean, and parts of South America. And I believe Brazil are some of the main global suppliers of Acerola cherry. It is grown very heavily in Brazil, and it is converted into the frozen powder that you can buy off Amazon for etc. Because it isn't, well, especially in the UK, it's not, I've never actually seen it being sold before. So yeah, it's always usually frozen dry powder form, and you can buy it online, but I'll discuss that a little bit later on. And it also is known as the Barbados cherry or the West Indian cherry. So if people don't mention that, then that'll be your answer. Now in terms of vitamin C content, it is one of the highest vitamin C sources on the planet. Now per 100 grams, it has 1600 to 1700 milligrams. I mean, that is pretty mind-blowing. Just to compare with an orange contains 50 milligrams per 100 grams. So going off that stat, it contains 30 times more vitamin C, which is just mind-blowing. One slight note to take is that it is highly perishable, and it does lose vitamin C rapidly as it ripens. So what you'll find is, like in Brazil, they will freeze dry it and then sell it as a powder. So you're locking in all of that dense vitamin C content. So if it is getting imported into your country, it may not be as high in vitamin C as it's saying on here. But even still, it is an absolute powerhouse of vitamin C. And just compared to an orange, which is probably most people's go-to source of vitamin C, or like a lime or lemon, comparing it to Acerola cherry, it's like a whole different league. So if you want a vitamin C max, I'd be all over Acerola cherry. I'll talk about dosage as well a little bit later on. But in terms of the benefits, there are obviously a lot of powerful benefits, but the first one is just overall collagen synthesis and skin integrity. Whether you're just looking for anti-aging, you don't want to get too many wrinkles early on, or you are planning to become some superhuman model with elite level skin, then Acerola cherry is definitely one to add to your arsenal. In terms of the mechanism, the collagen formation basically requires the hydroxylation of two amino acids, which are proline and lysine, as you can see here on the left. And to carry out this reaction, you need two enzymes, prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase. And both of these require vitamin C as a cofactor to function. So without vitamin C, these enzymes stall and the collagen is unstable. So And with the world we're living in today, with the environmental toxins, etc., and the stress we're under, a lot of people have very low vitamin C contents, so it's a no-brainer, really. And if you are looking to take it to the next level, I would also incorporate Acerola cherry, maybe with like a high quality collagen supplement or like a bovine gelatin. Again, when you're combining the two of them together, you are increasing collagen synthesis even further. So this is just an amazing hack, really. So, or you can have bone broth, and then maybe straight after have like a smoothie cocktail packed with vitamin C rich sources like the Acerola cherry. So again, yeah, if you can combine them both, that's even better. Some sort of collagen supplement or bovine gelatin, and then have it with the vitamin C rich food, for example, Acerola, as we mentioned. Now, moving on to the next benefit, it is very heavily anti-inflammatory. And this is due to a magical compound called anthocyanins. Now, it is responsible for Acerola's red pigment, and there are two mechanisms in how Acerola cherry is anti-inflammatory. Number one is that it downregulates the expression of COX-2. So COX-2 drives prostaglandin production. This is the signaling molecule responsible for pain and swelling. So when you have inflammation and you have that kind of pain, swelling feeling, then something like Acerola cherry can definitely help alleviate the symptoms. And they do actually, it is the same mechanism as ibuprofen as well, which is pretty incredible to hear. The second mechanism is that it downregulates something called inos, and this is a type of nitric oxide. And excess amounts of inos can contribute to oxidative tissue damage. So again, very powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Before we move on, I am also running an 8-week Health Optimisation Programme, where each week we dive into a specific health module and aim to get you fully optimised. So if you go to the front page of my YouTube channel, or the top bit of the link of the description, there will be a link to the Calendly call. Be a quick 15-minute conversation where we assess where you're currently at health-wise, what you're looking to get out of the program, and then setting some expectations. I am not here to cure your severe autoimmune condition, unfortunately. We're just looking for people who are suboptimal and looking to take their health to the next level. So, as I mentioned, the link is in the description. Be excited to have a conversation. In terms of the next powerful benefit, it's very good for blood sugar regulation. And this is due to Acerola's polyphenol content, which is just pure magic. There's a couple of ways it regulates blood sugar. The first one is the slow gut absorption of glucose from food, and it also inhibits enzymes responsible for breaking carbs into simple sugars. Similar mechanisms used to diabetes medication. I'm not saying it's as powerful as a diabetes medication, but it's certainly got some properties that are very powerful and can't be ignored when addressing blood sugar issues. So if you are somebody eating chocolate and biscuits all day, definitely try and taper off them and look into something like start looking into Acerola cherry and start maxing it out, because it will have a powerful effect. And moving on to immune function and antioxidant defense. So our main white blood cells are neutrophils and lymphocytes, and they do accumulate vitamin C sources at very high concentrations. And believe it or not, vitamin C also does protect these immune cells from oxidative damage. So it's a double whammy, really. Neutrophils and lymphocytes and need a lot of vitamin C to function optimally. And then in order to protect these white blood cells from oxidative damage, again, vitamin C comes into play there. So that's amazing news. And another amazing benefit of vitamin C is that it's a fantastic antioxidant which does neutralise free radicals. So it's just preventing damage to like cell membranes, proteins, DNA. And with the world we live in today, we are bombarded with environmental toxins, whether that be kind of plastics, heavy metals, herbicides, pesticides, forever chemicals. Yeah, it's a tough world to navigate in, and our kind of detox systems, they are under stress, and providing the body with vitamin C, and also obviously the main antioxidants, melatonin, glutathione, then also you got vitamin E as well. So if we're really focusing on our circadian rhythms, optimizing our diet, then we're certainly moving the needle forward to optimizing our health and feeling a lot better, and negating some of the kind of negative health effects with oxidative damage. Now, in terms of dosage, so I'd definitely be choosing some sort of organic Acerola cherry, whether that be the actual fruit or the powder. Try and aim for organic due to possible spraying of pesticides. It's good just to be on the safe side. And in terms of how much, maybe about a teaspoon a day would be pretty spot on. I take around a teaspoon, so that's around 3 to 4 grams a day. And that accumulates to around 600 to 1,000 milligrams of Acerola cherry just from 3 to 4 grams. And that's from the powder form. I know I mentioned at the beginning, comparing the different fruits, I think 1,700 milligrams of Acerola cherry, 1,700 milligrams of vitamin C was in 100 grams of Acerola cherry. But that's obviously, the fruit is like 90% water. So with the frozen powder form, it's obviously all Acerola cherry powder, so it's a very high concentrate. So yeah, and in terms of brands now, as I mentioned, an organic Acerola cherry powder, which is going to be freeze dried, that is your, I think, best bet. As I mentioned, I've never seen Acerola cherry in the UK before. I don't know if you can get it in other parts of Europe, like maybe like more Mediterranean, like Italy. I don't know, I've never looked, so it'd be interesting if anyone knows. I'm sure it's absolutely rampant all over South America, Central America, and probably the US as well. So yeah, it'd be a case of just buying it from the supermarket, but if you're living in the UK or Europe, it's probably best to just invest in one of the powder forms, and you're getting a very high concentrate of vitamin C. And there is another good brand here, Ethical Nutrition. I do use these quite regularly for stuff like magnesium as well. So they provide an Acerola cherry like capsule. So again, that wouldn't be a bad option either. And I believe everybody can benefit from this, whether you are an elite athlete looking to maximise performance, or you are somebody that's dealing with some particular health issues, not feeling at 100%. I think everybody can benefit from this. So that is the wrap up of Acerola cherry. We've dived deep into all the different benefits, and as I mentioned, I am running the 8-week Health Optimisation Programme. So book a call, see if it's something you could benefit from, and we'll see you next time.